Welcome to Gas Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries. Celtic cross. Show me the energies around Aries. For their higher self, Aries. What should they be aware of? Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. You're in a crossroad. You're trying to make a decision about a connection that it does look, there has been some reciprocity, but it doesn't look like it's enough for you, Aries. Yeah. These cards are confirming that energy. And the Ten of Wands is indicating that you're having too much baggage, all kind of baggage, emotional baggage, mental baggage. And you're lacking patience about the situation. You're going through a lot of anxiety, nightmares, negative thinking. You need to let go of that. Even though in front of everyone, you're still looking solid and respectable and stoic. That's what people see of you. But inside, you're broken. Nice strategy, Aries. I mean, that's most of the time, that's how we deal with emotional baggage like this. This is the worst emotional baggage. You're carrying too much of responsibilities on top of you. Maybe you need to delegate or assign other people to do things. And the reading is coming to advise you to trust your disposition to this process. Maybe you're thinking of some sort of an engagement with the Four of Wands here. It's the card of engagement and stability. But in your mind, you're so disturbed that it's almost impossible for you to concentrate. Too many mental formations. And that's what's making you feel petrified right now. You're just frozen. And you need to make a decision. It's a big choice. It's the Two of Swords. This is no joke. This is the global decision about your life. And you're thinking wise about it, but mentally, again, that's not how you really feel. Because in the back of your mind, what you want is the stability and this continuation of this reciprocity. Looks like in the near past, there was a dual exchange between you and someone. And this reciprocity has been paying off for you. That's why you are feeling secure and you want that stability. You want to continue that flow. But I'm thinking this crossroad is not making that flow to continue. It's going to cut it off. But it does look like in the next few days, you're going to have the mental and emotional stability to deal with this. It's just that you're not going to be showing any emotions. And it might not be something good because in your hopes and fears, you have the Ten of Cups. So there's cup energy here. And the cup energy is pretty much saying that in your hopes and fears, you want it, but in your decision, you're not going to make it. So you are a subject of activity, not an object of activity. Pretty much that's what the reading is coming to say. A subject of activity is a person that chooses based on duty and obligation, and they put their feelings, emotions, inclinations, preferences, self-interest, all of these things aside. And they just follow their duty and their obligation in terms of what they need to do for themselves, for their personal growth. That's tormenting you right now. This decision is, hey, just look at the image. Even a person that is not trained to understand art can see what's happening. It's a big global decision, and what's making you petrified is that once you make that decision, there's no going back. And you don't know what's going to happen after that decision. It looks like things are going to go well, except that the patience, or maybe the lack of patience, is going to begin to destroy this. Because right now, this weight, both of you are having the weight, you and whoever you're dealing with. You have 10 and 10. So you have that weight on your shoulders, and that you're almost in the finish line, but you can barely make it. This has been exhausting. But for this person or whoever you're dealing with, this situation is even worse. They feel betrayed, they feel disappointed, stabbed in the back. They feel like they lost everything. It's the 10 of Swords. This is wands. It doesn't feel the same as swords, because swords are sharp and they cut. So you haven't been cut, but you have been carrying all of this weight on top of you. I'm thinking the reading is coming here to advise you to fully let go, open your heart. The problem in the reading is that this emotional blockage and this intellectual blockage to make this decision is because you need to open your heart and unveil all of this flow of you could say not only love, but like pure intentions into this situation. Because we're not joking here. You have 10, 10, 10. And this 10 of Cups is no joking here. Because why is it here in your hopes and fears? Why you want the 10 of Cups? And why you want that marriage? This is the card of marriage. In the back of your mind, marriage. In your hopes and fears, the 10 of Cups, which means complete fulfillment of this beautiful love, family, abundance, just everything. You need to be mindful about what the reading is coming to advise you. Right here with this card, I mean, this is the problem in the reading. That's why you guys always see it like that. And it's saying, trust your intuition. You need to know that when you make that decision, the universe is going to back you up. Even though both of you, it's you and whoever you're dealing with, are closing this cycle that is putting you in despair. It looks, to both of you, it looks like almost something impossible. Oh no, we're not going to be able to complete this. This is almost impossible. It's going to break us apart or just destroy the whole thing. But that's why this card is so creepy. Because it puts you in that crossroad that when you decide, you're going to unlock the path of the rest of your life. And you're thinking that it's going to be bad. That's why you're blindfolded. You're making a decision blindfolded, literally. That's why the reading is so intense. I'm thinking it's intense of that energy, but not intense of universal energy. There is no major arcanas. Everything is just minor arcana. That means you can manipulate all of this energy. The reading is coming to say, be patient. You don't see it, but it's coming. If you look at the image, the person is doing what? They planted some seeds. They don't see the seeds. Oh, I'm thinking I have to put it back here. They don't see the fruits, but they're growing. They're growing under the ground. They don't see that result yet. This is called avidya. It's called ignorance. That means you don't see it, but it's in front of you. It's just forming. Like, for example, a baby growing in the womb. You don't see the baby. It's inside the person. You just see the person looking fat with a big belly, but there's a life growing inside. The same thing when you're looking at a cornfield. You're going in the car, you pass by, you're like, oh, there is no corn. I just see the ground. But the corn is growing underneath the ground. So this card has all of that symbolism and that metaphorical connotation for you to reflect on this idea of being patient. Open your emotions. don't close your feelings, because it does look like, because of all of this um, torment and just negative thinking and stabbing your own mind, you're gonna close up your heart. So the reading is coming to say, open your heart. That's what the King of Cups doesn't do. He's pure love. He's sitting in an ocean of love, but he don't show it. So what is the point of that? I've always had my little sort of like dispute with the King of Cups. I'm like, if nobody sees your love, you may feel this immense amount of love, but nobody sees it. Or the person you wanted to see it, they don't see it because you're incapable of showing it. Isn't that the same as not feeling it? Because, oh yeah, you feel it, but you don't show it. But the other party is not aware of that. That's why it hurts so much. Because the other party is just having stabs everywhere, in the mind, in the heart, in the spirit. They're pretty much not only in despair, but in this sort of weak mode. And that's because they don't see what you feel. I mean, if they don't see it, again, it's because for them it's like, okay, but if I'm not seeing, it's because it's not there. It doesn't exist. So in order for something to be able to be put into existence, you have to manifest it. You have to be able to do it, perform it. So the King of Cups might be coming here to advise you to do that. You want the love, you manifest it, you perform it, because that's what the magicians do. Once you manifest something, you do it, you perform it. So let go. The reading is saying to all of these negative energy, let go, trust the process, trust your intuition, choose, because the choice must be made. It's just that it's a hard choice. And once you choose, then maybe you're going to begin to see the fruits. And just, you see, you're going to begin to see the results of all of that harvesting, all of that labor that you have put into this long, because it has been a long path. The Ten of Wands means a long path. And look at the person, what they have behind them. And they have been carrying all of this weight, so much weight, emotional mainly, because it has to do with your creativity, your passion, your fire. But yeah, nice energy, Aries. I'm happy to see that. Come back to the channel, share it with your friends. I'll see you soon.